Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my video. And now I'm explain to you about alternator. The function of the alternator is to change the mechanical energy obtained from the engine into electricity. The mechanical energy of the engine is supplied by a pulley which rotates the rotor and produces an alternating electric current on the start. This alternating electric current is then converted into the direct current by the diodes. The main component of the alternator or rotor that produce electromagnetic field, a rotor that produces alternating electric current, and several dates that rectify the current. Other the additional component are brass that supplies electric current to the rotor to produce a magnetic field, bearing which allow the rotor to rotate gently, and a fan to cool the rotor, stator, and diode. The construction of alternator parts consists of pulley, stator, fan, receiver, rotor coil, and pulley. The pulley function to place the rotor drive fan strap. Fan function to cool the diode and cool the alternator. Rotor is the part that rotates inside the alternator. In the rotor, there is a coil of rotor, our rotor coil, which serves to generate a magnetic field. The brass that is the rotor function as a magnetic poles to slip rings that are attached to the alternator function as electrical outlets to the rotor coil. The rotor is supported by two bearings. On the front, there are pulleys and fans, while at the rear there is a slip ring. The pictures above show a construction image of a starter coil. The starter coil is a silent part and consists of three coils which in one and are joined together. In the picture on the right, there is a theory of a construction drawing from the stator. This construction is called a Y relationship, or a three-pistol B receiver, our duty. In the picture above, show uh, the construction and the relationship between the stator coil and the diode. The three ends of the stator are connected to both types of diode. In the old method, there were two spare parts between positive diode and negative diodes. The function of the diode is to rectify the alternating current, our AC, produced by the stator coil into direct current, our DC. The diode also functions to prevent backflow from the battery to the alternator. And thanks for watching. Construction. The main component of the spark plug are the insulator, casing and middle electrode, ceramic insulator, our ceramic insulator function to hold the middle electrode and is useful as an insulator between the middle electrode and the casing. Waves made on the surface of ceramic insulator are useful for extending the surface distance between the terminal and the casing to prevent the occurrence of high voltage spark. Isolators are made of pure aluminum porcelain, which has excellent heat resistance, mechanical strength, electric strength at high temperatures, and thermal conductivity. 2. Casing surface to support ceramic insulator, as well as plug on the engine. 3. Middle electrode consists of components. 1. Central axis. Our central shaft flows current and radiates heat generated by the electrode. Shear glass. Our glass magnetic close-up to avoid in oil leakage between enter shaft and ceramic in isolators and between the center shaft and the middle electrode. 3. Resistor. Reduce ignition to reduce radio frequency and interference. 4. Copper core. Our copper propagates heat from the electrode and the type of the insulator for rapid radiation or coldness. 5. Middle electrode generates jump of spark into the period mesh of time. 4. The mesh electrode period mass is made the same as the middle electrode. U groove, V groove, and the other special form of electrodes are made with the aim of facilitating fire jumps to increase ignition ability. And next, head valve. What is meant by the head range of spark plugs is the ability to radiate a maintain amount of head-based spark plug The spark plug that radiate heat, or more commonly called Koch plug, because the spark plug will remain cool, while the spark plug that radiate heat are called hot plug, because the plug retain heat. The lowest operational limit of the spark plug is self-temperature. In this condition, the spark plug will be cleaned by itself. Will the highest limit is pre-ignition temperature. Our pre-ignition can occur. Spark plug will have maximum capability. Middle electrode has a temperature between 4, 405 415 Celsius and 915 Celsius. Our 842 Fahrenheit. And next, self-cleaning temperature, when the middle electrode temperature is less than 415 Celsius. Carbon will become formed due to incomplete combustion that attaches to the porcelain insulation surface, which will ultimately reduce in insulation between the insulator and casing spark plug house. As a result, high voltage given to the electrode will go directly to the casing. Our period without the occurrence of fire in the spark plug gap and is called mesmerizing. Temperature of 500 of 415 Celsius or more are needed to improve combustion of carbon residues in the nose insulator. This temperature is called self-cleaning temperature. And temperature pre-ignition, if the center electrode temperature is more than 915, the electrode itself will be a source of heat that can cause ignition before the spark plug would. This is called free pre-ignition. When the pre-ignition occurs, the engine output will decrease due to improper ignition, and the electrode or piston may be partially hollow or melt. Therefore, the temperature of the electrode must be below 915. Reference: the hot valve of spark plug that are in accordance with the Fahrenheit are mostly determined by the factory. So, the replacement of spark plug with different head will increase our change the temperature of the self-cleaning and pre-ignition from the previously determined. For this reason, always use the type of spark plug that is suitable or has been determined when making spot projects. Thank you.